It's Wednesday the 21st and I'm up here with Paul on the 11th, and the most common comment I've had from the members of late is nothing much seems to be happening. You got to remember two things: we're in the middle of the ladies and men's club championships, or we just completed the ladies club championships, plus we've got a golf course to maintain, and then there's a lot of this work which has to be done that's below ground level that none of us see, but is many hours of work. Now Paul, there seems to be a fair bit of water running down here and we haven't had any rain much at all for a while, so how are things progressing?
Yep, slowly, Glenn, but we're still making progress. Basically, what we're doing now is installing the subsurface drainage system.
Yeah.
And that will pick up 5 surface pits around the site, which will catch all your surface water.
Yeah.
And take all that away in solid pipe. And it also leads into the framework to catch all the drainage from the green itself.
So this is all just natural seepage at the moment?
And this is just seepage, so yeah, it just seems to be one of the problems we have when we start digging up the ground here at Monash, is we just get all this groundwater just moving into the site, and you can see that it's just a constant flow of water running. So what we're going to do is we're going to install 100mm solid pipe.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is, once we glue all that in, we're going to cover all that pipe with a 7mm aggregate, 7mm gravel.
Yeah.
So any of the surface water that moves into this pipe system will track down around that gravel and move out to where we go to 150mm pipe down where Ryan's digging, and that'll take that out into the creek system.
Okay.
Before it gets to the creek, we'll have a 10 to 12 metre riparian zone, and what that zone is it just goes out onto ground or through the bush, and that will leach out any nutrient or any contaminants before it gets to the creek system.
Okay. We don't want Eleonora getting any of the good stuff that we should be keeping.
So yeah, that's where we're at.
Alright, and this is obviously a big job, so to get all this done with only a couple of guys, plus to maintain the golf course, we've had a lot of erosion in the bunkers. Last week there was a fair bit of erosion, a lot of work to do to prepare the course for the championships. And we've still got the men's final coming up on Saturday. So still a lot of bunker raking, vacuuming, spraying, rolling, and then you've got to try and get this done on top of it. So
yeah, obviously the aim for us, Glenn, is to complete this work as quickly as possible. I mean, at this point we're still cutting a lot of the surfaces except for greens and fairways,
yeah,
which we're cutting 7 days a week and 3 days a week.
Yeah.
But once we have to start cutting rough, tees, and surrounds twice a week, we just will not have the time to do this work. So.
And the good news is you've got a couple of new staff starting soon, but that entails some training as well, which is very time consuming as well.
Yeah, 2 new apprentices, which is great. It's fantastic. It's one of the best parts of the job, is training young kids the trade. So really looking forward to getting them on board next week and getting into some training, and then they can start helping us out, of course.
All right, sounds good.